Hey everyone. I wanted to talk about the safeguards that are in place for this strategy and why paying attention to them is a must. So today we got a potential entry here on dollar CAD. We had this false breakout, and it comes following this consolidation zone here. And you can see that in this zone, price action has failed to really move in any sort of direction until recently, and it broke out. We got a higher high, and price came down, formed a higher low, telling us that we are switching to bullish from this consolidation zone. And then we had this potential false break here, giving us our APL move, with our entry being just above the 4 hour. And when price moved up, it triggered us in, and our stops will be below the recent lows here. It'll be a 2-to-1 risk reward, targeting the highs up here. But the cool thing about this I wanted to display is if you're looking at price action back at the start of this run, and you've seen that price has formed this lower high and then it's collapsed, and that changed my bias to bearish when I saw this complete collapse here. So what would prevent me from taking this short as an APL move? If we've had the trend change, this is technically a lower high after a lower low, what would prevent me from taking this and potentially taking a loss on it? So if you see, that would technically be the entry with our stop right there, and the strategy says 2-to-1. So as you can see, this would have been a loss. And at this point in time, you wouldn't know that you were coming into a consolidation zone here. But the strategy prevents us from taking trades, and that, I guess that's the indication that we are getting into some sort of consolidation zone. So as you apply your analysis of just price action, you can see that price came down and it bottomed here, and then it moved back up, and then it formed a double bottom here. So at this point, we have an intraday double bottom, which is an indication of potential trend change. This isn't a really big key level here, it's just a real minor level. So at this point, I'm not considering this as I would a major support level. This is just a little key level, a little intraday level, but it did form a double bottom. So at this point, I want to know what's causing this double bottom. If this is just a minor support level, why are we getting a double bottom here? So if you go to the daily chart will explain why. The daily chart was forming this double bottom here as it's rejecting the daily EMA. And according to the strategy, after the trend direction has been confirmed, an evaluation negative confluences must be completed. Ensure that you're not trading into daily support or resistive levels, daily or weekly EMAs. So in this case, we would be trading into the daily EMA, which is a no-go. And in order for us to even get a 2-to-1 risk reward, which is standard for this, we would have to be breaking through the daily 50. So that right there would negate the trade, and that's how we prevent taking losses with this strategy. So you can see that price, even though it broke back up here, we are still trading into the daily EMA, and we can't get a 2-to-1 risk reward. Same thing here. So at this point, we would not be trading at all during this consolidation zone, and the consolidation zone is basically showing up as the daily EMA just keeps rejecting price. So I thought that was a pretty cool display of just how important the rules are and how they will highlight these potential consolidation zones even though we don't know that we're coming into them. So I thought that was a pretty cool display, and you can see that price has eventually broken out to the upside in this case, giving us a higher high, higher low. We have this nice false break here, good momentum. If you look at the 1 hour chart, you can just see just how strong this momentum is. And that's a really good indication of these kind of plays because there's just immediate reversal. So all the short entries here are now getting reversed, and as soon as we break back above this, all the stops should be hit and price should really take off. So that's the video for today, just about the safeguards and why we need to stick to the rules. But have a good one.